What's going on? How y'all doing this morning? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing great? Listen, we just out here working out, warming up real quick. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Let me put all this stuff down. I was just in here just trying to mess around. That's enough of that. Anyway, let's get to the stuff. Let's get to the juice. Let's answer some of these questions. How y'all doing this morning? Hope you guys are doing great. I'm having a good time, enjoying life, and everything that comes with it. Y'all see my dog in the back? He chilling. He thinking he about to get ready to go outside. Not today. Not right now. All right, let's go answer some of these questions. People saying, "What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, Callie. What's up in the house? Peace, King. Just discovered. Okay, cool. Dope. One day I'll be able to play as freely as you do. Listen, Alvin, if you want to play as freely as I do, you need to become a camper, bro. I'm telling you, I can show you how to really play because all my campers will tell you, like, listen, the stuff that I play, I'd show you how to play exactly how to play that. So you should definitely become a Kerry's camper. Go to kerryscamp.com, KERRYSKAMP.com, and you'll get all of the sauce, bro. I promise you. Shalom, shalom. You were nasty on the guitar. Cool. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. East Texas in the house. That's what's up. Hey man, you should check out Bussin' Devin Morris. Oh, I know Devin Morris. We've done. I've actually done some work with him in the studio session for McAirs. We worked together with some stuff we were doing McAirs back in the day. So yeah, I definitely know Devin Morris. Me and the wifey really enjoyed Family Strings. Oh, appreciate it. That's what's up. It was great meeting you. My #1 guitar influence. My wife still talks about it. Sweet. I'm gonna be back in Birmingham tonight. I'm actually playing in Birmingham tonight. So if you guys are free, if you want to check out the show. By the way, what do you think of Cardi B's performance at the Grammys? Honestly, I did not watch the Grammys this year. What's up? What's up? Great plan. Dear Kerry, I sent you love from Spain. That's what's up. What are your thoughts on Bussin', Devin Morris? Bussin' is a dope project. Like, yo, the song is dope. I like how he gives like this old nostalgic kind of sound and feel, and he's not old, you know what I'm saying? But he's found a way to tap into that sound, which is really dope. Oh my God, too real. Wow. Where's the show? The show's gonna be at the Perfect Note in Birmingham. I'm actually accompanying Clinton Babers. So we're getting the original squad back together for tonight. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. I was just working on one of the songs we were playing, just trying to, mess around with some different sounds and tones, whatever. That's really just all I was doing. But this morning I want to answer some questions and hop on here and talk to you guys, whether it be guitar related or, or anything really. If I know it, I'll answer it. If I don't, I'll defer. That's really how I function, and I think nothing outside of that. We keep it very straightforward. So yeah, I hope that you guys are doing great. I'm a camper struggling with the bar chords. Yeah, so if you're brand new to bar chords, it's definitely going to be difficult at first, but keep it, slow and steady, steady and smooth. I promise you, if you work at it, you're gonna figure out how to do it. Should I continue with the lessons or stop until I get the bar chords? I would just say you can work on both. Bar chords is something that you constantly have to work on, but yeah, just continue with both. You'll grow if you continue to work on both. Good day from Michigan. Love your style. Appreciate that. Do you need a sight? Do you need to sight read as a modern guitarist for Neil? So no, you don't have to. A lot of artists that you play for don't give you charts. Now, unless you're doing like some TV performances, not even TV performances. Now, if you're working with certain MDs, like people like Blackstone or stuff like that, or Ricky Minor, you're probably going to have to read. That's probably one of the requirements. Even some of your late night TV gigs, I've seen some of the house bands, they don't all have charts. They don't all read. So it's the vibe. So, but no, you don't have to sight read in order to play professionally as modern R&B or neo soul. Did you guys look at the interview that I had with Helen eBay? Did you guys like that? Did you guys get a chance to watch that one? Where you guys was that a cool interview? Would you guys like more stuff like that? I just need to know, because I want to know from you guys, because you guys let me know what's up. Also, for my campers that are on today, we've got Rhett Schultz. If you're on YouTube, you guys probably already know who this dude is. He's going to be talking to the campers today at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm super excited to have Rhett on. Like, this is going to be a great Kerry's Corner today. Again, it's one of the benefits that you get as being a camper. You get a chance to just, have these guys come in and just drop nuggets. So it's definitely going to be cool. No, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Oh, yo, Rhett is one of these guys that talks about, #1, how to play, all types of gear, he's one of those YouTube guru guys. So like, you definitely want to tune in today. Today is one of the days you want to be sitting at the feet. It should be a fun one today. Good morning from Richmond, Virginia. That's where D'Angelo's from. That's what's up. Is there 9th chords in the Ohio Player song? I don't know. I've never played that song, so I can't tell you if there are 9 chords or not in that song. Bro, Richmond, Virginia. That's where D'Angelo's from. I played a festival out there with Melanie Fiona, and Common was the headliner. It was super dope. He played with an orchestra. I've never seen nothing like that before. Have you bought tickets to the Jacob Collier World Tour? No. Um, I don't really buy tickets to shows. I have a lot of personal connections, but I don't think I'm buying any tickets to that show. Hopefully, I'll be working myself. You know, that's the point. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we'll be on tour at the same time. You know, different things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing good this morning. I know it's like early on the West Coast. I should be coming out to the West Coast pretty soon. I got to do a show with D Smoke. I'm super excited about a virtual show, but it's gonna be super dope. Helen eBay was amazing. Thanks for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to try to like, branch out. I wanted to make it all about myself. You know, I like to try to, have different people on. I think it's cool that we can do things like that. So gonna be trying to do more. Drop some names in the comments that y'all feel would like be kind of cool for that situation. You know what I mean? Let me know. Hello from Holland. That's what's up. Holland is in the house. I'm super excited about that. Kerry, I still struggle with triads, especially when using minor and major ideas. Lonnie, I would tell you, find a song that you already know and practice seeing do they fit. You got to start using material that you already know and start seeing if they fit in there. That's how you're going to commit things to memory, by playing stuff that you already know and seeing like if it sticks. If it sticks, then you know it works. If it not, then you just kind of try something else. It's just try before you buy kind of situation. Is a PRS guitar good for R&B in your opinion? Yes, it's good for R&B. It's good for all other genres as well. I'm asking because I was wondering if they are using soul guitar. PRSs are used in all types of music. You know what I'm saying? D Smoke super good. Yeah. His bass player is dope. His bass player is his uncle, Andrew Goucher, which I know the whole family. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with Davion. I've worked with Sir. I've worked with their cousin, Tiffany Goucher. So it's like a family reunion for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, from the UK, that's what's up. The interview was dope. Will you do any interviews with professional artists that you've played for? I'll try to set that up. You got to find their schedules if they're open, if they're free to do that. Then I would definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Hello from Illinois. Really dig what you do. Sweet. Which guitar to buy, Les Paul or Ibanez for an intermediate player? I would say try your hands on both of the guitars to see which one you like the best. You know what I mean? Is that a question, Toasted? You want to know how to talk to women? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I'm getting that question right. But back to, the question about the guitar, Ibanez or Les Paul, you got to see which one fits better to your personality. You may not like the weight of a Les Paul. You may not like the tone of an Ibanez. You just got to figure, you know what I'm saying, which would be best. Okay. Would like to see her. I would like to see Gabby as well. You got to understand, some of these people are like, they're out of the reach because they have a lot of stuff going on. Eric Gels, okay. J Jack, cool. What up, K2 Smoke, cool. Love the interview with Helen, sweet. Laugh out loud. Who's your favorite bass player? Who's my favorite bass player? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know that I have a favorite offhand. I'm trying to think through my Rolodex. I got a couple bass players that I like playing with, but I don't know that I have a favorite. How do you apply the number system to a minor key? So we don't focus in on minors, we focus in on major. That's how we apply the number system, so that way every time that we use the formula, it works. So we don't even focus on that. Will you be in Michigan? If a gig brings me to Michigan, then I'll be in Michigan. Probably Detroit. That's probably where I'll be. That's usually most times when I come to Michigan, that's where I'm at. Thoughts about the Telecaster, because I don't see R&B artists use it a lot because it has no tremolo. That's not true. A lot of people don't play Telecasters because they probably assume that Telecasters are used more for country music. I have Telecasters here that I use for different records. So, and I use a lot for CCM. I don't have a tremolo bar on my, or a Bigsby on my Telecaster. So that's not why they're not used. It's personal preference. That's one of the biggest questions, that I tell people all the time. You got to find what fits your personality and what fits the gig. A quick question about family strings. Do you all plan that PRS Helix matchup? Yeah, that was something we talked about. Because I wasn't planning on playing the PRS guitar initially for the family strings. What do you find most challenging about triads? What do I find most challenging about triads? I would say just overall placement, just to make sure you put them in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Come back to Richmond. Yo, I would love to come back to Richmond. I would love to. Hey, Kerry, love what you do. Just wanted to show some love. You're the man. I appreciate that, David. Appreciate that. Yeah, the PRS thing was definitely a planned situation for Family Strings. Initially, I was just like, I thought about which guitar to bring. I thought I might have probably brought either a Jazz Master or a Strat, but they said something about, the PRS setups and the Helix setups. Major 7/11's best chords. I don't know if they're the best chords, but they cover a lot of real estate for what you're playing. You can use them for a lot of different genres, you know. Did your new guitar arrive yet? No, so one of my guitars that I had, the OPEG, I don't know if you can see that gold one back there. It arrived, but the one that I'm waiting for from Tom Anderson hasn't arrived yet. Let me show you the one from OPEG. Or UPEG, I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah, so this is the one from Japan. Super dope. Sounds great. It's got a lot of different sounds and tones with it. So it's a cool guitar. Handmade in Japan. This is number, I believe it's 3,200. I don't know how they do their numbering, so I'm not sure if it's number 38 or 200,030. I'm not sure which number guitar this is, but yeah, this is the one they sent me from Japan. Sounds great. I got a couple videos up on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do so, man. I need y'all to follow me, man. And I'm on TikTok too. I'm trying this TikTok thing, man. I don't really know all about TikTok, but I'm trying it too. So everything for me is always Kerry Too Smooth. So on Instagram, it's Kerry Too Smooth. On TikTok, it's Kerry Too Smooth. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it because it's a branding thing. You know what I mean? So. Have you played the Silver Sky? I've done it one time when I was at NAMM, but I don't think I would ever make the investment just because, I got a lot of Strats and it's not really something that I would just be like, that's what I want to purchase. Got my first Strat. She's a beauty. Dope, dope, dope. Somebody's like, damn. I love Jazz 3 pickups. What do you use? It just depends on which guitar we're talking about. Beautiful. Is there, if there was one album you had to pick and listen to an album, oh man, probably something by D'Angelo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that vibe. Is there really a tone difference between maple and rosewood? Yes. So maple is a lot brighter. Rosewood sustains a lot more. So that's the difference. Maple is brighter. Rosewood sustains a lot longer. So stop profiling and let's hear that, baby. Man, I had this, you know what? Okay, because y'all I done turned everything off, man. And I gotta get to, y'all be making me work, man. I hope y'all understand. I don't be trying to do that much work, man. I don't really try to be doing that much work. Let's get this bad boy tuned up. Plugged in, good to go. Let you guys hear it. Like I said, again, I've already done a couple of, I think I've did one major demo video on my Instagram channel. You can check it out. Also, you need to follow this company because they make some really cool stuff. So it could be a good guitar to have to your repertoire. Great for R&B. It could be rock. All right, so this has a 3-way switch. 1, 2, 3. It also has a push-pull knob. coil tap in the back. It's also got a 3-way switch for the bridge whenever you want to kick it up for overdrive, and it has where you can go in and out of phase, okay, for each pickup configuration. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of bells and whistles on this bad boy. But I got it in the regular where you can hear the humbuckers and everything, so I'm just gonna be playing just some chords, okay? So, you hear that strat kind of sound? All right, I'm gonna take it out of phase. On the first, so out of phase on the first pickup. In phase. Out of phase. Middle. Okay, put it back in phase. I'm gonna take the back out of phase. In phase. Out of phase. In phase. Just push pull knob. Okay, so let's do some overdrive stuff because I know everybody wants to hear that. Let me find a cool profile. Let's do some vintage. All right, cool. Some overdrive stuff, okay? So this guitar can go, you know what I mean? That's enough of the demos. Check them out. I'm seriously like, yo, if you're looking at trying to get a guitar, number one, the aesthetic of this guitar is dope. You know what I mean? Like, this is called the Trailbreaker Mach 1, okay? The Trailbreaker Mach 1. And it's OPEG or OPEG. So it's OOPEGG, okay? So definitely check them out, man. They got some sweet stuff. So that's the guitar that I got from them. I'm also waiting on a Tom Anderson. It's a Raven Classic. That's more the guitar that I've been building on. But yeah, so that's the company that sent me the guitar from Japan. So I'm going to be doing a couple features for them in this magazine, and I will potentially be going to Japan to do some demo for them. All right, cool. Let's go back and see what people were saying. Have you ever tried the H9? No, I haven't tried it, but I'm purchasing, building a pedalboard. So I bought one, but I'm also getting the Max so I can use both of these together. So that's in the plan. Let's go back. H9, that's a good question. My Strat is mahogany. What info should I know? Mahogany is a darker wood, so it should sound really warm. Rosewood and maple myth, like, is that a myth? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand that question. I just bought my first guitar. I've been playing keys for a while. Sweet. Yeah, man, we need to hear that thing sing. Okay, cool. You guys heard it. Cute little doggy. Appreciate it. His name is Hendrix, like Jimi Hendrix. Okay, cool. You probably have the greatest username on YouTube, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't see your hands on the first fretboard. It was intentional. It's intentional. That's the ultimate studio guitar. So many options. Yeah, it could be, but you also have to ask yourself, like, I mean, it's a lot of options. It could definitely be great in the studio, depending on what kind of record you're working on. The difference between the sound, signal coil, and humbucker. Humbucker's a lot thicker, but this guitar is already set up like the Strat, so it's already like a strattier sound. You know what I mean? So, you shouldn't sound any play so good. We wouldn't make you work. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. She's beautiful beyond reason. Yeah, definitely. It's a sweet looking guitar, man. I'm telling you, it definitely shows up, and she can dig in. I was just kind of going through a couple of different profiles, but I wasn't. If I was really, really locking in, you definitely could hear all that she could do. I'm just trying to give you guys a quick, run through. I'm gonna follow you on the gram and DM you. Cool. Y'all want to learn all about my guitar? Sweet, sweet. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely follow me, DM me. That's what you guys could definitely do that. Somebody's like, I can't see your hands on guitar. It was intentional. Have you ever tried Gretsch guitars? Yes, I tried a Gretsch guitar in a studio session. I tried to get the engineer to trade me, and he wouldn't do it. But yeah, Gretsch guitars, the one that I played was phenomenal. And I don't know about every model, but this one particular one, I want to find out, figure out what it was. It looks like a Falcon, but that joint was bananas, bananas. Good morning, good morning. Any tips for somebody trying to start a good band? Find people that are like-minded, because being in a band is very tough. Find people that are willing, that are accept whatever kind of pay, and understand that it's a grind. You know what I'm saying? Because forming a band can be very difficult. All the best. How do I get started playing? You want to subscribe to this channel. Then you also want to become a camper. KerrysKamp.com, and I'll show you how. Uh-oh, Japan. Yep. You have a preference in fretboard radius? Not that I can't tell you specifically. I could tell you once I feel I like this one better than I like that one. So I don't know for sure what the actual thing is. Kerry, I put some Taylor 214. They sound horrible. Oh my God. I use Diodario's, my nick. I don't know what to tell you, like, my guy. Like, my acoustic sounds phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of Diodarios you use. Like. Well, for me, that just works for me. But if you don't, man, there's a whole lot of factors of why it could sound horrible for you, right? I'm not gonna show you guys my hands. I'm just gonna be playing, right? So. My acoustic sounds great. My acoustic sounds great, so I don't know what to tell you. I use Diodario strings, and it sounds amazing. So I don't know what to tell you. I had a Rogue and gave it to my nephew. I need to get another one. I want to learn What It Do by Jamie Foxx. If you want to learn What It Do by Jamie Foxx, you should definitely become a camper. It's a super simple song. It's a super simple song. Kerry's Camp, KerrysKamp.com. Could you give me thoughts on? I don't know who that is. Somebody said some whatever. Have you ever built your own guitar? Yes, I've built plenty of my own guitars. I have a Strat that I built. Not personally, I had it custom made, and this also this Raven, this Tom Anderson that I'm working on is another personal customization guitar. How did you find your own voice on the instrument? It took time. I had a lot of different influences, but then one day I just was able, with a lot of time and different manipulate. Why are you barking? Why are you tripping? To find my own voice. Yo, thoughts on the Fender Acoustics I never played it, so I can't give you my personal opinion. Stuff that I've heard sounds like really cool, but I've never played it myself. Wow, you make anything sound beautiful. That's a huge compliment. I appreciate it. I use Diodario's. My God, I'm crying. For sure, for sure. Uh, you're on an island, and what guitar would you pick to have with you? If I'm on an island and I don't probably have electricity, an acoustic, and I think we'll just make it do what it do. Your tone comes from the fingers, not the strings. You got to work on that. Yeah, it's true. But I mean, it all works together. Like, I will tell you, there's a pack of strings that I got from another company. I will probably never ever put those on a guitar again because they just don't sound good. And I know I can play, they just don't work. So I think it's a combination of both. I'm gonna become a camper. I'm gonna be looking for you. Like, if you say you're gonna become a camper, I'll be looking for you. Have you ever done a video on Barry Harris's? No, I haven't. I've never done a video on him. When you play your acoustic live, do you run it through your Helix? No, I go straight DI. No, I never use my Helix because most of the times you have to go straight DI whenever you're doing something in a live situation. And acoustic gigs, I never travel with the Helix anyway. Have you ever been interested in playing bass? I only play bass for studio sessions. Height. Playing standing up is a lot more comfortable when you're on the taller side. I don't know. I mean, I've never heard that, so that's news to me. Love your work. Ooh, what artist inspires you? Who helped guide you in the mastering the guitar? What artist inspires me? You got artists like Jasmine Sullivan, D'Angelo. There's a lot of different guitarists that have inspired me over the years in order to get my sound, but you know what I mean? A lot of the stuff is me been just locking in and working hard to just really get this. The best setup makes any guitar sound great. A bad setup definitely makes any guitar sound horrible. That stimulus check about to be used on Kerry's camp. Come on, man, come on. We need you, we need you. Do you like playing 12-string acoustic guitars? Honestly, I don't, because it serves me personally no purpose, whatever I'm doing. They don't really fit the kind of genre of music that I play, so it doesn't make any sense for me. That part, stimmy money, for sure, for sure. Have you ever been interested in playing guitar bass? Who else your favorite guitar? No, I'm not interested in playing bass at all. I'm a guitarist. I can play bass, but I'm not interested in playing bass. I have no desire to be a bass player because I love guitar too much. And who are your favorite guitarists? I'm my favorite guitarist. Who else do I enjoy listening to? Eric Dubose, my brother, David Marshall, John G. Blue Smith, Eric Walls, Tim Stewart, Justice West, Landon, Jordan, who else? Casper Gilly, Mark Lettieri, Isaiah Sharkey, Agape Jerry, J-Mo, LaChaz Holloway. I mean, Kingfish. There's a lot of guitar players that I enjoy listening to. Tom Mitch. Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. He's dope. Yeah, so if you're brand new to this channel, please subscribe and click the bell to be notified because I do this from time to time. Also, if you're on the gram, follow me on the gram at Kerry2Smooth. If you're on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to figure out how to make this TikTok thing pop, so I need y'all help. You know what I mean? If y'all got suggestions or whatever, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever experimented with different tunings? Yes, I used to do drop D a lot of times when I was doing like a lot of CCM records. I've used drop D tuning. I'm trying to learn their names. Does the camp teach any jazz? No, we focus primarily on R&B, neo soul, and gospel. Those are the three that we focus on. All right. Thoughts on the band, Toto? I don't have any personal thoughts on the band. Is Ernie Isley guitar solo too simple? I don't see a lot of people doing covers of his songs like Summer Breeze. I don't think it's too simple. I think it's just personal preference. People just play what they like. You know what I mean? Does size pick? What size pick do you prefer? I personally play. It's called the Battle Axe by Bog Street. It's a medium. That's what I use. I used to use Fender mediums for years, but I got introduced to Bog Street picks a couple months ago, and it's really been my go-to. So this is what I use. See, it's great for everything. I mean, acoustic, because acoustic I used to play a metal pick because I wanted something thicker. What exercises have helped in mastering the fretboard? Kyle, if you've become a camper, you see all the exercises I have that show you exactly how to master the fretboard. kerryscamp.com, KERYSKAMP.com. Exactly why I joined. Nobody's teaching those genres. Exactly. What is your favorite guitar? I have a lot of guitars that I like, so I don't know which one is my favorite right off the bat. Hello from France. What's up? Wow, never seen those. Yeah, Bog Street Picks. You should definitely check them out. They got some cool stuff. So, this is Bog. Different types. You should check them out. They got a lot of different options in order to find. I would suggest buying a variety pack and seeing which one fits best for you. I mean, and when it comes to like guitars, it comes to picks, it comes to strings, you got to find which one is the best for you. If you want to figure out, if you want to know how much Kerry's Camp costs, please email me at support@kerry2smooth.com. It's difficult sometimes to kind of find who's doing what, so I want to make sure I don't forget who said whatever. So please email me at support@kerry2smooth.com in reference to the price of Kerry's Camp. How long do you use your before replacing it? Well, these are so thick in like the material that they make. And what I'm saying, it's not like hard, like it's a hard pick, so I don't have to replace these nearly often. The times that I replaced picks back in the days only when they broke, you know what I mean? Or if they got way too bent because I kind of wedged them in between the strings. These particular picks I have now, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, bog, not box, B-O-G. Can y'all see that? You can follow them on the gram. Let me love you guitar solo tutorial. Love the Instagram post. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. We just out here trying to inspire folks, man. Just trying to make people want to love to play guitar, want to learn how to play, want to learn how to play with freedoms. Do your lessons / teaching along your journey, or did you learn from books different? So a lot of my stuff came from on-the-job training, as we could say that. So back in the day, you had to there was no YouTube. You had videos and tutorials, and you had to do a lot of like on the ground, just sweat it out and just figure it out. So that's where a lot of stuff came from. And just getting with other guitar players over the years to see if the ideology works. And a lot of the stuff that I teach comes from me actually applying these principles in all of these settings. I've played at every level. I've played at the church level. I played at the quartet level. I played at the Chitlin circuit level. I played at the local band level. I played at the highest major gig, major tour with known artist level. So I've used these principles on every level and they all work. So what I teach works. I don't teach something that I think that, oh, this is what they do. I teach what I know, and what I know will have you ready, prepared to play at any level. Was watching a nice cover of that, Where It At, by James, check it out, cool. New Brunswick, Canada here, sweet. Which strings do you break most often? B string for me. Honestly, because I moved up to 10s, I haven't broke strings in years, so I don't have that problem. I don't have that issue. Oh man, you make that thing sing. Makes me feel, oh my God, sweet. What kind of gear do you use to get an R&B neo soul sound? Amps, cabs, or Helix or Kemper? So if I'm at home, I'm using the Kemper. If I'm on the road, right now I'm using the Helix. I am working on, you see all those boxes back there? I'm working on a pedalboard, a new pedalboard setup that I'm going to be using. So as far as cabs, I usually use the Bad Cat links, Or I use Mesa Boogie 2 Long Stars is what I do. If I can't get that, then I use a Fender DeVille. Music is my everything. Indeed, indeed. What are your biggest gospel influences? Playing wise, Jonathan Dubose. You've got people like Joey Wolford, Rick Wofford. Those are some of the OGs, you know what I mean? Love from Portugal. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I would say. Those are some of my biggest influences. Eric Walls, for sure, definitely in the gospel industry. I already know the number system and a lot of advanced chords, inversions, and a lot of theory. Is a camp advanced enough to keep? Kyle will blow your mind. And as a matter of fact, Kyle, just because I want to hear how advanced you are. So DM me a video of you playing. I want to see this, Mr. Powell. I want to see this. Definitely. But the camp is more than advanced enough to keep you working hard. If you've heard me play, and if you can play the stuff that I can play the way that I can play it, then you're good to go. If you can't, then you got room to grow. So I need that, Kyle. I need to see that within the next hour. So it's right now, it's like 12:23 Eastern Standard Time. You have to 1:23 or 13:23, however you want to call it. I would like to see a DM of you playing. I need to see all these advanced chords. I need to see all these different voicings. Matter of fact, let's just do this. This is what we're gonna do. Just because I like to see what you have, all right? So I want you to follow along with what I'm doing, okay? We're gonna be in the key of C major, and we're just gonna play around a couple different changes. And I just wanna hear some of your changes, okay? Like in church, if you've never been in church, you don't understand how organ players usually just play around. So like, they walk up the scale. So something like that in the key of C. I want to see you move around. I want to hear different voicings. I want to see licks. I want all that. So like I said again, you have an hour to DM me at Kerry Too Smooth on Instagram. I want to see it. All right? Because showing is better than telling. And that goes for anybody. If you can't do that, the camp will get you straight. If you can do that, by all means, we'll teach you something in order how to keep a job in the industry. Because I've been working for a very long time at the very highest level. You know what I mean? I have a hard time transitioning chords. Any tips? Use a metronome and slow it down. Practice doing 2 chords at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then start adding more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You want to work on your fluidity. That's how you're going to do it. Now that the world is opening up, do you have any tour dates yet? I've got a couple calls about a few situations. I can't really disclose that yet because nothing has been signed. So there may be some stuff in the works. All right, Kyle, listen, I'm going to be looking for you. All right? It's 9:23 in Oakland. Yeah, I know it's early on the West Coast for sure. Is the camp good for knobs? Like for newbies, is that what you're saying? The camp is perfect for newbies. I can't believe y'all moved that far. Had to. I've got sons that live out here, and I need to be closer to them. My oldest just turned 15. So you do stuff for your kids. Do you recommend rubber band exercises or push button exercises? You can use both. You know what I'm saying? I had a hard time. We talked about that. Rhythm question. I have trouble feeling offbeat. 16 notes, I can count them, but it seems no matter how much I work at them, I still can't feel them. Any advice? Evan, listen to records. You got to listen to records and start like feeling the groove. You got to start listening. You got to listen to records. Um, that was on point. Whether or not you teach jazz, there was a lot of jazz in those movements. Of course, of course. I mean, of course. I mean, I listen. I learned a lot from keyboard players, so I know how to play jazz chords. We don't teach jazz because that's not the priority of what we teach. But I know there's a lot of jazz chords in there. Of course. I need to sign up. Come on, man, sign up. We looking for. Listen, we taking everybody. We've got people as young, like 10, 11, as old, and it doesn't matter, 66 and plus. We take everybody. There's no discrimination. That's what we do. We will always have room to grow. Kerry's a beast, and I've been playing cross genres since. No way anyone can ever master this instrument. Very true. That's very true. I'm still learning myself. That's why I say, like, there's stuff I still can't do. You know what I mean? So how do you get gigs for artists is the type of company you go through. It's not a company. You got to start to build relationships with different musical directors. You got to be a great person. You got to have enough chops, but you also got to be in the places where people are willing to call and fly you in if you don't live in those cities. And you have to understand, if you don't live in those cities, a lot of times people are not willing to fly you in because of logistics. So there's a lot of different factors that go into you getting these bigger gigs. Do you have any tips on the voicings on Total Praise? So Joel, are you playing the song all by yourself or are you accompanying? That's what I need to know from you, Joel. How do I improve my dexterity and finger stretching? So Sam, I showed an example on how to improve your dexterity. It's on my Instagram and it's on this also YouTube channel. I did an exercise that shows you how to do that. Drum tracks or drum machines are more fun than metronomes. Yeah, if you don't have the time to do all that, you could just get you a metronome. You can download the app. Kerry's Camp subscriber here. I need Amy Winehouse tutorials. Okay, got you. My problem is that I've only been focusing on electric guitar stuff, so my acoustic playing is still behind. How do you balance both? You play both in the same day. You practice, like, I'm gonna focus on acoustic earlier today, I'm gonna do electric later on today. That's how you balance both. A lot of the same principles that you do use on electric, you can use on acoustic. You just have to apply like maybe some of your different acoustic elements like rhythmic stuff or chord voicings. That's what you probably need to work on. Kerry, how does a singer get lifted? I wonder. I'm the new hip hop queen of funk. The world needs me. Social media. You could start putting stuff out on social media. Stuff TikTok. You could go viral on TikTok. You can put stuff on Instagram. There's plenty of ways. Just continue to share, share, share. Be consistent. I saw you jamming and Am I Wrong by Nico and Vince on IG. The freestyle was amazing. Yeah, definitely. I got plenty of vibes on Instagram. If you had to use one guitar for a tour, what type of guitar would it be? What kind of tour is it? It depends on what the tour is. It depends on like what's the expectation for me on the tour. Do any of your kids play instruments? My oldest plays keyboard a little bit, and he also plays trombone. Oh, what's up? We got love from Haiti. That's what's up. Musical directors. Yep. What do I do to practice to improve my dexterity? Sam, I have a video up showing a perfect example of how to do that. Total Praise by myself. So if you're playing Total Praise by yourself, you want to work on voices that sound as close because you have to hold it down. You're not just playing vibes. You got to play the chords. So you listen to what the keyboard player is playing in the song. You need to start playing voicings that sound as close as possible to that as possible. That's what you need to do. If you want to know how much the camp is, email support@kerry2smooth.com. Hey, Kerry, big ups from France, West Indies. Cool. Your lessons have helped me so much improve. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Continue to share and be consistent. Yeah, that's the only way for you to get discovered, for you to blow up. Because I didn't know about a lot of people until they started doing more stuff on social media and being more consistent, because you're not going to see it. That's the way that it happens. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be consistent, keep posting, keep sharing, keep doing these things. It's going to make a difference. Do you know the song Big by Full Gospel? No. Big fan from Canada. What part of Canada, Kobe? Let's go back and look at that. Edmonton. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. That's what's up. Sometimes I've had a hard time figuring out whether to play chords or melodies or solo. Is there any tips that you can give for knowing when? So, all right, TK, it all depends on what song you're playing. Like, you don't want to solo when a singer is singing, and you don't want to just like play melody while a singer can sing too, because you could be competing with them. So 9 times out of 10, you lean on chords until you're asked to do whatever. You know what I mean? Who's your favorite musical director? Who's my favorite musical director? Quentin Gullidge has been a real cool music director. Blackstone's a cool music director. Who else? I've had a lot of cool music directors over the years. Nissan Stewart is cool. You know what I'm saying? Any beatbox tutorials coming soon? Nah, bro, that's out of my wheelhouse. I'm sorry. Yep, sorry. Can I get a shout out? I'm a big fan. Your lessons have helped me. Yo, y'all follow my man Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. Pin. Y'all follow him, man. Y'all go follow his stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? My name on Instagram is Kerry Too Smooth. Again, everything for me, if you want to ever follow me, everything for me is always the same. Kerry Too Smooth on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Like for me, it's branding. Branding 101. Keep it simple so that way everybody can find you. I'm gonna be looking for that from you, Mr. Pop. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on my Instagram right now. So I'm looking for you. As soon as it pops up, I'm seeing it. So I'm looking for it, and it says request one. Oh, it shows me a guitar. Somebody showing me a guitar. I'm waiting for you. I've noticed the Strat and the Tilly back there, both looking to have rosewood fretboards. Do you prefer rosewood over maple? I do prefer rosewood over maple. I do have plenty of maple guitars in here. I have both, but if out of my preference, I definitely prefer rosewood over maple. Learning the fretboard helped unlock my playing. Sweet. Got a cousin who's a session player in LA by the name of Toot Robinson. Gary Robinson plays funk and R&B. Have you ever ran across him in your travels? I've never ran across him. Kyle, let me know when you send it, bro. I'm on my Instagram right now looking. I'm new to playing guitar, and I was wondering if you had any tips with learning how to play guitar. Jeremiah, if you want to learn how to really play guitar, you need to become a camper. Go to kerryscamp.com, KERYSKAMP.com. We have everything you need in order to really start playing the way that you want to play. How can I get as good as Isaiah Sharkey? Let me go ahead and let you know right now, you will probably never be as good as Isaiah Sharkey. It's just, I hate to bust the bubble for you, bro, but like that, he's got a gift, man, and a skill that you can learn, but you're never going to be that kind of player. So it's better to accept it and to learn maybe some of his techniques, but you're never going to be as good as Isaiah because there's only one Isaiah. You know what I mean? What is my favorite key? I don't have a favorite key. I can play in all of them. So that's one thing I learned early on, like learn how to play in all of them. Usually when I'm teaching, I stick to C because it's usually the most real estate and it's kind of like in the middle of the guitar. But I don't have a favorite key per se. Thank you so much for your time, answering my questions. I really appreciate your time, your playing, and your content. Great attitude, and thank you for helping. Most def, Travis. All right, listen, I'm getting ready to get up out of here because I got to do a little bit of prep for today. All my campers are, I'm super excited about having Rhett Scholl on. Like, it's going to be super, super dope. You think it's too late for me to learn to be paid successful musician? David, how old are you? The right situation, no, it's not too old, but I need to know, like, David, how old you are. I can tell you. If you're like 50, if you're trying to play professionally, probably not. Maybe like some local stuff, you could be cool. But like if you're trying to play like on a bigger level, you can't. I mean, I don't think you could be that old. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Red, what's up? What's up? All right, yo. I love you guys. You guys have a great one. I will see y'all later. Kyle, I'm still looking, bro, and I don't see it. Don't stand me up, bro. Don't be that guy. All right, man. Love you. Have a good one.